Hello and welcome back to another episode of Monster Train. My name is Saiken and today we are playing the blind playthrough of Monster Train, and I'm wondering, what are we going to play? It is episode 16. We have been quite successful so far. Need to go to Covenant rank 15 now. How about we're checking out a new plan? Good. Let's have a look at what the melting remains can do. So this guy here is Rector Flicker. He seems to be the, I don't know, dean of a university. That's how he looks like, but like the buff version of a dean of a university with 2 fire mauls. And he has dredges, so I assume he's just going to reanimate them. We're going to use Hellhorn as the second supporting clan. Seraph will remove half of any buffs. That means we're not going to go rage or armor. Yeah, full stop. So apply burnout 5. So this means units will have longer burnout. Piercing damage for some unit removal, that's good. And there's a bit of an anti-synergy, longer burnout, and then fatal melting. Damage 3 times as much based on the amounts of units that had burned out. So, do we have a lot of units with the summoning ability? No, but we could get a couple of imps, but then that is typically rage and armor, and we would be halving that. Fly Dazed, that is good, because it will allow us to make a good last stand. So, we do have Resolve, triggers after combat. Return a defeated friendly unit to your hand. Apply damage and burn out. Okay. But that's just on his floor. Which means, if we do have someone who has a low amount of burnout, then we can kind of recycle them over and over. I like it. I like it. +5/+5 is a lot. And this here triggers when a unit on the floor dies. So makes him more tanky and deals a little bit more damage. But I think we're reform 2 random units. So this guy really requires people behind him to die over and over and over. And apply an additional +5. Okay, we're just going to go with that. We're going to see if it triggers on all of the different levels or just on the top floor. It's going to be in top floor. Train Steward into an imp. No. Okay. It certainly did not trigger down here, because the imp is still out of action. Getting the imps out, that's fine. And we're good. Okay, fair enough. Well, it triggered. It triggered on different floors. Interesting. Is this bad boy just came back? Okay, well, I mean, That's good to know. A little bit of that, and a little bit of this. Down here we're prolonging the burnout, that's okay. A bit of that. Train Steward, and a lot of units will die this turn. Let's kill the backline and we're okay. Okay, I'm starting to understand the mechanic and why that works very well. This will also work very well with anything that deals massive damage when it dies. Whilst Rage is nice, it will not help us. Harvest could be fun. Triggers when a unit on this floor dies. And here we got a multi-striker. That's our win condition right there. Let's upgrade the multi-striker and see what else we get. Sure, I mean, might as well get him. So multi-striker with quick is always a fantastic thing, and multi-striker with even more damage is a good starting point. If he dies, he will be reborn. So now the only problem that we're having is we have too many creatures. They need to slowly but surely exit the deck. Good. That will get us some money. These guys here are troublesome. Okay, our multi-striker is not here yet. I'll leave the train stewards on the hand. Still not 100% sure how that whole reanimation works. It works sometimes on all of the creatures, sometimes it does. So I still need to figure out why that is. Do we have any reform spells yet? The answer is no, and that will be huge. Don't need any of that. need spell upgrades. No, we want people to die regularly. Just get them back. Mold for 0 is good. Remove one of the horn break. That's also good. Reroll into a holdover. Nope. Unfortunately not. Remove the other horn break and make fatal melting a little bit cheaper. Also remove another train sword. We have plenty of cards to remove. Do we want to play with Ember stuff? We don't have a lot of card circling, so I will say no. Deal damage twice? Sure, we're taking 50 damage on the board, no problem. More dredges, and might as well do some extra 50 points of damage. Okay, so he's just regenerating stuff at random. I see, I understand it now. Problem is the creatures that come in are zapped for a turn. Nah, we're fine. Very good. Let's just remove all of these guys at the same time. You can remove yourself, and he will burn out. Okay, I start to understand where this is going. Good, let's just deal 30 more damage to the boss. And we're good. Good. Boss automatically dies. So if we have enough cards that are going to be resurrected, we're somewhat okay. Triggers when a unit on the floor dies. Extinguish deal damage to units of 15 times equal soul count and soul. How does he get a soul? Harvest. Ah, okay. So he's just becoming stronger and stronger as units die, and then eventually he's just going to unload completely. Already got multi-striker, so rather skip that. Bit more space because the setup requires us to put a lot of units on a single floor. I need to remove stuff though desperately. Still got you guys. More upgrade slots for units is good in a unit space stack. Good, this reform would deal massive amount of upgrades, and 30-30 is good. Okay, so Mr. Rector, there we go. One of these guy dies, okay. Okay. I want the money. Meanwhile, downstairs, we're going to kill a single unit with explosion, and then the Devourer of Death is unfortunately not yet coming in. Remove this and get a little bit of that. Thank you. Let's go. Oh, the resurrection happens like two rounds after. I see. Okay. I need to be careful whom I'm putting up on top here, because the enemies are dazed. So as long as we can't get them down, they will just go all the way to the pyre. Good. We're still killing all of them. Fantastic. Devourer of Souls. Get this guy in. Put a multi-striker in. And put an imp in for some extra damage. There we go. Okay, we still need... some sort of better revival for starters. So this here could be an option. This could be an option, and we would need a power-up of sorts for our multi-striker. At the moment, not much is happening. We're just reforming random units and hope for the best, but that's not good enough. This here would be a start, but we didn't want to stack armor and rage, so I have to wonder how else do we want to get him big. What's the win condition against Seraph? But just reforming means these guys are coming in. Okay, fair enough. That's all fine and dandy. But we might need that plus 10 on reforming, respectively the plus 40 when they are reforming, and we have not gotten any of that. So those are both belts. If I had to duplicate a single character, would I duplicate anyone? Multi-strike quick, of course, would be a great option. But I rather upgrade the units further. This is great. This is fantastic. Endless. We could give him Endless, which would solve a lot of our problems. Let's think about what kind of character would require Endless the most. I mean, for once, the explosion guy would be great with Endless. Before we put anything in, let's just wait. Would multi-strike Endless be a good option? We would always get him back on our hand. He cannot die. Well, he will die, but we would always get him back on our hand. I think that's... He's also quick on top of it, right? That is very, very, very strong. Because now we can... give him burnout. Good. Then, what else? What else? Might give him better chance of actually slaying stuff to give us money. Reroll. If we give one of these units those stat benefits, they are a little bit bigger, but 24, 43 is nothing to sneeze at. Could be a decent tank, actually. All things considered, we don't have one yet, right? Paying 100 to remove a card, yes please. Start removing the imps. Spell Shield 2 doesn't really bother me. It just does not. Okay, let's go. Six and 7 is helpful. Alright, let's go. A bit more damage, and a bit more damage, and... we want to position him somewhere else. Might as well kill him. Nah, no, we need to kill this guy. There's our front line. And let's keep him here for a while because I don't want to immediately like redo him. Can't fully get through them. Again, the multi-striker. Endless is good on him, but he won't benefit from all of the revival stuff that we're doing. Alright, let's go. Get you in here. Fantastic. Couple more imps. Damage shield, spell shield needs to go. And this guy will have 8 stealth attacks, so he'll just go through all of us. But luckily there are creatures that if you just immediately kill them, you're still dealing damage. Good. Yeah, we're not having a scaling solution yet, and unless we're getting one, this run is not going anywhere. We need plus damage. This will not work because our damage dealer is reforming automatically. This here could be an interesting one. Sure. This is a bit of a solution, but not a great one. And I don't need other units upgraded at the moment. I think what we need is remove baggage. Imps are going to be removed. None of that is really helpful. I mean, look. This here can work. Is it great? No. But it is something. It's a starting point. I would keep him and rather reroll into 0 cost and then damage. Double stack, however, could be good. Now that's just for burnout. Little upgrade on the nukes, but that's about it. We're just not having enough damage, that's the problem. Alright, let's go. This and that. And we need more card draw. See, herein lies the problem. We're not having enough damage. These guys are supposed to die, so we're okay. Get rid of him and rather put him in. More card draw, a little bit more damage, and that's damage onto everyone, which makes the card actually quite palatable. I like it. We could combine this here with the card that gives higher based on the amount of death. Then the deck has a synergy that I could understand. More dead people. Okay. I mean, look, the stats of the dragons are actually becoming okay. 4483 is nothing to sneeze at. .42 points of damage onto all of them is good. And that's pretty much it. Good. Maybe the idea is to just upgrade the dredges more. Because they are the main backline of the stack. We haven't given them any double strike or anything. Maybe that's the mistake here. Put you here, put you here. And we're good. Look, they become really strong at some point. Like the pure stats are crazy and zero cost. Okay, all of our characters have zero cost, so that's really an argument. It is enough to get her down, but like I said, we might want to consider just playing a bit more. I would say we're taking card draw. And then what's the matter? I think upgrade of the units would be good. Do we have unit upgrade? Once more here with the Merchant of Steel. Have no duplication yet. So this is just Merchant of Steel plus duplicate, which is where all of the good stuff is going to happen. Extinguish ability trigger an additional time. That is hit and extinguish? No. This is a resolve ability. We have one extinguish ability, two extinguish abilities. Three. So that's not a bad thing. Friendly units gain more strength after they slew someone. Yeah, that's helping a bit with the lack of damage. This here would make him individually stronger, but I don't think that we're going to be anywhere near where we need to be. We have committed to that reforming build, and reforming it shall be. I need the money, elsewise the run is over anyway, so might as well go like full risk. All right, turn. She's going to cover a hit, which is okay. And can we somehow get all the way to here? Yes, we can. Wonderful. Worked like a charm. Remove you. Good. Well, those were our one-time spells to actually kill stuff. All right, let's go. She will die. Need to get my tank for the upper level. There you go. Also prolong your life. Also more action in the backline. Very good. Unfortunately, these guys are not dead yet. Might change? Nope, it does not. I want card draw, so we need to sacrifice. This guy is now dead, thanks to the explosion here. Let's reform someone. Okay, very good. Master of Death comes all the way to the back. Card draw. And I want the Entomber because he triggers twice. Very good. Then you go there. We go harder on our multi-strike carry. Put you in. I need that card that gives you X mana for every single death. This would be so valuable with this deck here. Good. Killing him. Thanks to the backline. Still not the card that I was looking for. This here is a good card though. We're down on our luck and Seraph is waiting. So this is not going to be fun. What are we removing realistically? I think the imps. Upgrade. So upgrade the unit with more attack power. Everybody is anyways just 0 mana. But having someone with enough hit points, if we do quick, that would be good. If we do it on him, that's even better. Might as well. Reroll. Give me multi-strike. Yes, thank you. No, we're not purging anything before. I haven't really worked through it. Here is another multi-strike waxer. That could be helpful for us. Don't need that. Don't need that. We have a lot of consume cards that would be benefiting from it. We do have 2 consume cards. And the rest is pretty mundane. So reroll it is. This could be helpful. I think this is actually helpful. Because do we have the furnace? No, we don't. But it's still helpful. We're not wasting any pyre. Cannot purge a card because no more money. Let's go. Let's hope that the multi-strike boys are doing their job. We need death, and we need plenty of those. All right, you go in. Thank you. You go in. Thank you. You go in. Thank you. Okay. Multi-strike will die, which is fine. Multi-strike. Now we're 4 in, meaning only one of them survives. Good start. Card draw here. don't need any of that yet. I save the Ember for the big bad rage and armor buff. And I'm not going to use it yet. We're just going to hold on to it. Multi-strike burnout. Wonderful. More cards. And in the very back we're having a collector of souls. Trying to get the guys with multi-strike to be revived over and over. But of course also him, because the extra damage helps. Every little bit helps. I think we're okay with the back line. Might have been one, and that was about it. Alright. Where is our multi-striker? Not here yet, okay. Oh, he's down here, okay, fair enough. Get more card draw, yes. Not going to use Fatal Melting because I want more mana for Spike of the Hellhorn. And we need more people dying. This would deal 45 damage to the boss as well. Might as well do it. He will die and resurrect, that's great. More damage here. And okay, let's go. Good, these guys, almost all of them die, with the exception of the last one in the corner. He dies automatically. And this is the last wave before we have the final standoff. Good, these two will be resurrected, that's okay, fine by me. 100 armor unit, that's the type of unit we wanted to kill. There we go, all of them die. And we're just ending the turn. We need to hit Seraph every single time. There is no such thing as not this round. And it's even worth using 2 Ember for that. Alright, extra card. Multi-strike. Multi-strike. Give everybody enough burnout so that is going to work out. And dish out even more damage to Seraph. Cool. Very good. Front line. A little bit further in the back line. 90 points of damage for free, that's good. Free card, yes please. Then we're reforming this guy here. Multi-strike, 70 points of damage. And that's it. The trick was the multi-strike. The trick was the multi-strike. I realized it too late. I'm still too focused on getting like a multi-strike unit instead of using something that is available and then putting multi-strike on it. Good. Strike, apply rage 3 to friendly burnout units. That's also not bad. If you can let it trigger often. And that means we also got our first win. And look at that. We're number 1 in our internal ranking. Very, very good. So, gotta push a little bit further. What are we going to play next? I mean, Stygian Guard with Umbra looks tasty. Kind of getting those banners filled. Also, Stygian Guard still needs a bit more experience to the next level. So yeah, let's do that in the next run. Until then, thanks a lot for watching and see you guys. Bye bye.